What's going on, brother?
Nothing. Just saying, the importance of, if it's a Saturday, we have the opportunity. We need to talk about these issues because sitting back, our members trying to figure it out at the facility level and just create or try to spin their own narratives about the real issues affecting them today is not acceptable in no way, shape, or form. The thing that Jamal and I also wanted to talk about today is the fatigue imposition in MOU. We got 12,000 air traffic controllers that are affected. You have no from the desk of, no leadership, you have no briefing, no message of solidarity or how we're going to get through this together, something that a president would do, something that Jamal and I would do if elected to be president and executive vice president. We got 12,000 members affected, and you got an email to all of you with a link to an MOU. And that's because from the desk of is being used as a way to go out and campaign. I'll go out and talk about the good, but when it's the bad, we'll sit back and we'll be silent. And that's not what a union's about. That's not who we are. And that is why Jamal and I are sitting here challenging the status quo. We believe you deserve better than that. Your lives are being impacted. Your family's lives are being impacted. And we got silence because the agency got exactly what they wanted. They imposed upon us, and then they came back, and we had to collaborate from our hills. Instead of doing what members are so used to, and that's being out in front and leading, handling the issues, and actually getting out there and building our credibility. Instead, our credibility is diminished with Rich in office, with Mick not moving the ball forward. And here we are. Jamal, we do recognize that fatigue is real. It's something that we actually have to address. We have to find ways to move forward. But our union, it shouldn't be having this extreme exception happen to us. We should take extreme offense to what's happening to us, and that's that we're being imposed upon. Again, the last time that happened was during the White Book in 2006, and here we are back at it today, and this has become our new norm.
Yeah, your points are well made, Nick, and our membership has to understand that what happened is not normal. It shouldn't happen to us. We should not be imposed upon. And when we raised that flag initially, we were told that we were being hyperbolic or we were trying to just create trouble for the president of the union. That was never our objective. Our objective was to alert our members that this is not how our union is supposed to function. Our current status quo is not good. It functions that way, where we get imposed upon, and then your lives are turned upside down. Yes, we recognize that fatigue has to be addressed. We've had members who have directly messaged us and say, thank God the FAA did something about fatigue. Well, you have a union. The union should be involved in that process from the beginning. We should not be expected to be told what's going to happen, and then we begin the collaboration process, because I can tell you that never works well. And it didn't work well in this occasion. While some progress might appear to be progress was made, but I don't believe it was. To say that you get one weekend out of 5 where you could actually plan your life is not enough. It's not enough for our membership. Our membership deserves better than that. And our membership certainly deserves leaders to stand up and address issues, good or bad, when they occur. And when this pivot did occur and we were given the opportunity to negotiate or collaborate from the ashes, we didn't send Mick Devine. Rich Santa could have sent Mick Devine to the table, but he didn't. Why didn't he? Because he does what he's always doing. He's waiting until 2026. 2026. Well, NACA brothers and sisters, NACA family, things happen every day. You don't wait till 2026. You want to know the difference in myself and Mick Devine? When I'm associated with a project, we get better. You hear things like advanced simulation, enhanced facility placement, a brand new AG placement at the academy for both our en route and our terminal graduates, so that they can be at a facility where they want to be, so that the inset process can work better for you all. We owe it to you as members. And perhaps In the initial rollout leading up to it, we didn't say it loud and clear enough. There is a huge difference between us and them. We need you to look at what's in front of you and take account for it. They keep telling you that there's more in 3 years. What about today? What about now? The reality is that you're living under imposed work rules. Piece by piece, they're breaking our contract apart. They moved facilities and they imposed on all our schedules. What more are we waiting for? Why would you give them more time? And it's not just Rich Santa. Rich Santa is being given poor guidance and leadership by the people around him, like Mick Devine and Scott Robillard.
There's 2 words there, right? Status quo. Not give me 3 more years and I'll fix the things that I should have done already. We had the Biden administration in office and we didn't deliver results. You had all the cards stacked up for you, and instead, the relationships went backwards, our credibility has diminished, and we got imposed on. We need leadership. We need somebody to take charge in these times, and we need somebody to stand up to our members and not only just try to talk around about circles. We need actual answers. We need actual movement, actual progress, where we're going and what your purpose is inside this union. But instead, we're watching the decline. We're watching the decline of leadership. We're watching the decline of membership. And our members are one issue away from quitting. Well, we have to change that. As the president, we will change that. It is what we will take on. We will rebuild and establish these relationships. Because if the relationships are working now, well, damn, I hate to see if they actually get worse. He's eroded our relationships, our credibility, and it's impacting you and your families. That's what we're here to change. That's what Jamal and I want to bring forward. We aren't running for these positions because it sounded like a fun idea. We're running for them because the status quo is unacceptable. And 3 more years of this is something our union cannot survive. We must make change, and that is with Daniels-Haltom and Nick Daniels, along with the new National Executive Board, and all of you being involved in changing this union. You being involved in the purpose of this union, and you being educated along the way of what a union is actually about and what it stands for. Jamal?
Yeah, so when you cast ballots, you can correct what's going on right now. We can get back to being the union that members were proud to be associated with. We can get back to being the union that the rest of aviation wants to line up behind. We can get back to having strength and solidarity, or we can accept this new status quo. When you have candidates offering their followers, if you will, immediately to another candidate, understand that that was a plan. That plan failed. What they should have been doing is working on fatigue. What our leadership should have been doing was addressing the things that were before them, but they have been absolutely, the word I'm searching for, they have been absolutely completely composed. Completely
I would just say
wrapped
absent,
up.
right?
They've been wrapped up in this election. They've been wrapped up in the election, and they have not been leading and doing their job. Their job was to protect us. I'm a member of this union just like you are. I don't feel that I've been protected. Trust that we can do better. And there's 9,000 of you that didn't vote. You have an opportunity. And for the 2,000 plus that voted for me and Nick, we're not just thinking we already have your vote. We're asking for it again. For those thousands that voted for the other candidates, we want you to think very strongly about who is the status quo and how can it change it. I've never been on any executive board, but I have led. And when I lead, we get successes out of it. What we're seeing now is not success. Sorry about the stumble. This is live, talking to you from the heart, not reading a script. I'm telling you the truth. We need to get back to the truth. We need to get back to being a member-driven organization where we're not trying to save seats and look for positions, where we want to serve you all. Thank you for your time.
And Jamal, you know what? I'll always take a stumble. I know our members will always take a stumble, because at least it's not sitting there trying to figure out how to dodge a question or speak to something else, or manipulate the actual answer into oh, well, this is your fault. Leaders lean into it, speak the truth to it, and guess what? That's what you'll have delivered to you. So
yeah, I
as
wanted
Jamal said,
to say consumed. That was the word. There we go.
Either way, we appreciate your time. These important issues are not going away, and we're going to continue talking about them along this campaign. 2 weeks until the ballots are out again. Let's go get it.
Thank you, Naka.